Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to start a new surah, which is Surah Al-Masad, meaning chapter of the palm fiber. So let's start. Ala barakatillahi ta'ala.
Al-Masad
Is a verbal noun from the verb
Masada,
to twist a fiber of a cord strongly. Now the first verse of the surah is, after Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Tabbat yada abi Lahab wa tab, meaning perish the two hands of Abu Lahab, and perish he.
Tabbat,
Is the verb
tabba,
meaning to perish, to cut off, or to curtail, in the past tense, in the third singular feminine person. This verb belongs to the basic form of verbs, and it is a doubled verb that is formed from roots whose second and third radicals are identical.
Yada,
Is the dual of,
Yad,
meaning a hand, which means two hands.
Abi Lahab,
Is the uncle of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who's known by torturing him. His real name was,
Abdul Uzza,
and he was called
Abu Lahab,
on account of his glowing, ruddy complexion.
Lahab,
Means the flame of fire, and
Abu Lahab,
the one with a flaming, fiercey face is what we say in Arabic, kunya. It is a type of epithet, in theory referring to the bearer's firstborn son or daughter. He's being mentioned here by his nickname instead of his real name has several reasons. First, that he was better known by his nickname than by his real name. Second, the Quran did not approve that he should be mentioned by his polytheistic name.
Abdul Uzza,
Third, that his kunya goes well with the fate that has been described of him in this surah. The verb
Tabba,
is in the past tense, in the third singular masculine person. The first aspect of the verb refers to
Yada Abi Lahab,
his both hands, and the second one refers to
Abi Lahab,
himself. This, in fact, is not a curse which was invoked on him, but a prophecy in which an event taking place in the future has been described in the past tense to suggest that its occurrence in the future is certain and inevitable. Now the declension of these verses are,
Tabbat,
is a verb in the past tense,
Yada,
is a subject of the verb, and it is a governing term in Idafa construction with,
Abi,
is its genitive term, and
Abi
is a governing term in another Idafa construction with,
Lahab,
as its genitive term,
Wa
is a conjunction,
Tab,
is a verb in the past tense with a hidden subject. Now the next two verses are, ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب, meaning neither his wealth availed him nor what he earned, he will roast at a flaming fire.
Ma
Is a negative particle that is used to negate verbs in the past tense. It usually precedes the verb in past tense that is to be denied.
Aghna,
Is the verb meaning to avail in the past tense in the third singular masculine person. Now this verb belongs to the form fourth of verbs which follows this pattern.
An,
Is a preposition that comes here with the idea of separation, and it has the meaning of or about.
Maluhu,
Is his wealth. The last is a possessive pronoun, means his.
أبو لهب.
was a stingy, materialistic man.
ابن جرير
Has stated that once in the pre-Islamic days he was accused of having stolen 2 golden deer from the treasury of,
الكعبة.
though later the deer were recovered from another person. The fact that he was accused of stealing indicates the opinion the people of Mecca held of him.
ما
Or what is a relative pronoun used in pronominal relative clauses to take the place of any noun within a sentence. The relative clause usually contains a referent which may, however, occasionally be omitted.
كسب.
Is the verb meaning to gain, to earn, or to acquire in the past tense in the third singular masculine person? Now this verb belongs to the basic strong form of verbs, which all its radicals are strong or sound, meaning there is no weak letter between them. Some commentators have taken
ما كسب.
in the meaning of the earning, that is the benefits that accrued to him from his wealth were his earning, and some other commentators have taken it to imply children. For the Prophet ﷺ has said that a man's son also is his
كسب.
earning. Both these meanings fully correspond to the fate met by,
أبو لهب.
for when he was afflicted with the malignant pustule, his wealth availed him nothing, and his children also left him alone to die a miserable, wretched death. They did not even bury him honorably. Thus, within a few years, the people witnessed how the prophecy, which had been made in the Surah about,
أبو لهب.
was literally fulfilled. The future tense may be expressed by using the particle,
سوف.
or more commonly, its abbreviated form
س.
is prefixed directly onto the verb in the present tense and is used only in affirmative statements.
يصلى.
Is the verb
صلى.
meaning to endure the heat of fire, to roast or to burn. In the present tense, in the third masculine singular person, he. Now this verb belongs to the basic form of verbs, and it is a defective verb, which consists of 2 strong radicals and a final weak radical.
نار.
Meaning fire
ذات.
is a feminine noun, means the possessor, the owner, or the one with.
ذات.
And its masculine dual and plural forms are used to express a specific quality or to indicate possession. The various forms of
ذات.
always govern a noun in the genitive case in an idafa construction, and the genitive noun may be definite or indefinite, singular or plural.
ذات.
Agrees in gender, number, and case with the preceding noun they modify, to which they stand in apposition. And the genitive governed by
ذات.
agrees in definiteness with the apposition noun. The masculine of
ذات.
is
ذو. لهب.
a flame, so
نارا ذات لهب.
mostly means is a fire with a flame, or a flaming fire, or a fire full of flames, meaning this fire has flames, evil and severe burning. Now the declension of these verses are
ما.
is a negative particle,
أغنى.
is a verb in the past tense,
عنه.
is a prepositional phrase,
ماله.
is the subject of the verb,
و.
is a conjunction. The relative pronoun
ما.
is linked with
ماله.
by the conjunction,
كسب.
is a verb in the past tense with a hidden subject. And the verbal sentence is a relative clause to,
ما. س.
is a particle that expresses the future,
يصلى.
is a verb in the present tense with a hidden subject,
نارا
is its object,
ذات لهب.
is an idafa construction itself, with
ذات
is an attribute to.
نار.
And now finally the last two verses are وَامْرَأَةُ حَمَّالَةَ الْحَطَبِ في جيدها حبل من مسد, meaning, and his wife, the wood carrier, in her neck is a rope of masad, palm fiber.
امرأته
Is his wife
امرأة.
is a woman, but when the possessive pronoun
هو
or his gets attached to it, it simply becomes his woman, which is his wife. Her name was,
أروى.
and her nickname,
جميل.
she was sister of,
أبو سفيان.
and was no less bitter than her husband
أبو لهب.
in her enmity to the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
حمالة
Is an intense feminine active participle that means a carrier or a bearer, derived from the verb
حمل.
meaning to carry or to bear.
الحطب
Is a noun that means the wood. The words in the original are,
حمالة الحطب.
which literally mean carrier of the wood. The commentators have given several meanings of it. Some say that she used to strew thorns at the Prophet ﷺ's door in the night. Therefore she has been described as a carrier of the wood. As some say, she used to carry evil tales and slander from one person to another in order to create hatred between them. Therefore she has been called the bearer of wood idiomatically. Another meaning which the commentators have also given is, she will do this in the hereafter. That is, she will bring and supply wood to the fire in which
أبو لهب.
would be burning.
في
In, within, or into is a preposition introduces here the place where something occurs or is situated, which is,
جيدها. جيدها.
means her long neck.
الجيد
Is the long, beautiful neck, and
ها
is a possessive pronoun, means her. Now the Arabs define the woman's beauty by the length of her neck. As long as the neck is long, this increases her beauty.
حبل
Is a rope,
من
meaning of, out of, or from. Is a preposition that indicates here the material out of which it
حبل
is made, which is here
مسد.
a palm fiber. The wife of
أبي لهب
used to wear a valuable necklace and say by Lat and Uzza, I will sell away this necklace and spend the price to satisfy my enmity against Muhammad. That is why the word
جيد
has been used here ironically, thereby implying that in hell she would have a rope of palm fiber
حبل من مسد.
round her neck instead of that necklace upon which she prides herself so arrogantly. Now the declension of these verses are,
و
is a conjunction that introduces the verse,
امرأته
is a subject of a nominal sentence,
حمالة
is an object to an omitted verb, and it is a governing term in idhafa construction with,
الحطب
is its genitive term. The prepositional phrase
في جيدها
is a fronted predicate of a nominal sentence,
حبل
is its latter subject, and the nominal sentence is the predicate of the first nominal sentence. The prepositional phrase
من مسد
is an attribute to.
حبل.